You know the two most difficult parts of most races? Starting and finishing. The Apostle Paul wrote more than one man's fair share of the New Testament, and his writings are the basis for many of the lessons that I share. In a couple of places he talks about races and the importance of finishing well. However, and I know this is presumptuous of me to question someone who actually saw Jesus face to face after his resurrection, but I think Paul might have missed a bigger lesson. Or at the very least, I have learned another lesson from his story. From Acts chapter 22 all the way to the end of the book, we're told the story of Paul being juggled around through prisons, trials, and a shipwreck because some important people are blinded by their dogmatic sense of righteousness and see Paul as a threat to their own sense of comfort and security. Paul seems to be very patient as he defends himself against false charges before a series of Jewish and Roman officials. He reaches a point where it seems his accusers have lost the case and Paul could finally be released from custody. It seems like the end of this aggravation that he would have been waiting for. Instead, Paul appeals his case to the Caesar. Have you ever heard of someone winning their case in a lower court and still appealing to the Supreme Court? But because Paul insists on seeing this through to the very end, he has an opportunity to share his truth with King Agrippa, Roman soldiers, Jewish leaders in Rome, and isolated people groups along the way. Though it seems Paul never actually sees Caesar, and he does not consider his meeting with the Jewish leaders in Rome a victory, there is this incredible string of people who are positively affected because Paul keeps pressing on toward his perceived finish line. So whatever race you are in or need to start, press on toward the finish line knowing that sometimes God uses the finish line to motivate us to victories and accomplishments that actually happen on the race route. You don't win in the end, you win along the way.